Hey there, Latin 1. So here we are, Chapter 1. I'm finally going to translate for you. So what I want you to do before you watch this video is pause it and go and try to translate Chapter 1. Now, you've already done the grammar, so that'll help you. We've already done the vocab, so that'll help you. Do your best to translate. I don't care if you get it right. I do care that you do it in pen, so do it in pen. And when you hear my translation, what I want you to do is correct it. So cross it out and write above it. I don't want you erasing things. I don't want your paper to look perfect. That doesn't show us any learning. You crossing things out and correcting your errors absolutely helps you to learn better, okay? So your pen should be blue or black ink because I always use red, but get used to that. But I'm going to now read to you, okay? So again, pause and then come back to this once you've finished, okay? And here we go. Behold, in the picture is a girl named Cornelia. Cornelia is a Roman girl who lives in Italy. Also in the picture is a country house and farm where Cornelia lives during the summer. Cornelia is happy because now she lives in the country house. Cornelia now is sitting under a tree and is reading. Also in the picture is another girl named Flavia. Flavia is a Roman girl who lives in the neighboring country house. While Cornelia reads, Flavia writes. Flavia is happy because Cornelia now lives in the country house. There are different ways to have translated that, okay? You could have said is doing whatever that verb is the whole time. That's fine. And at times I varied it up. Okay, you could have said does live the whole time. I don't care if your English is clunky with this, quite honestly. I prefer that it is. We are not going to get to use good English for about 2 years so that you can respect the grammar. But what I want you to do now is go back through your sentences and see if they get close to that. And if they don't, cross out the parts that don't and write it above. Okay, correct it. The corrections are really, really helpful. So now that we have translated that out loud and you've written down that translation, underneath that translation, I want you to write exercise 1A. So you're going to write 1A, and you're going to write down the question. You're going to write down, Quis est Cornelia? You're going to write that down. And underneath that question, you are not going to translate it. You are going to answer it in Latin. Now, luckily for you, there's a chapter right above that tells you who Cornelia is. So I'll do number 1 with and for you. Okay, so you write down, Quis est Cornelia? The possible answers are, Cornelia est puella. Cornelia est puella Romana. Cornelia est puella Romana quae in Italiā habitat. Cornelia est puella in picturā. Cornelia est puella sub arbore. So many different possible answers. Play with it. Be factually correct, but play with it. Keep it simple, okay? So you're going to write down the next question and the next question and the next question. Always skip a line so that you can answer the question in Latin. And that's basically how it goes, okay? Answer the question. Never just write yes or no, but answer the question in a full sentence. So don't just say puella. That's not a full sentence. I want you to respond in full sentences because you need to get used to that. So you're going to do exercise 1A. And then, here's where it gets fun. You turn the page to page 5. And then underneath 1A, when you're done with that, or if you need to turn the page over, that's fine too. Exercise 1C. Okay? 1C, you're going to write down the English. In the picture is a country house and farm. Then underneath that, you're going to translate it into Latin. I will do number 1 for you. I'm going to do it out loud, so you still have to do a little bit of labor. Okay? So in the picture is a country house and farm. In picturā, the little line over the A, villa rustica est. In picturā, villa rustica est. Verbs tend to go at the end of sentences. They don't have to, but they tend to. You could have said, in picturā est villa rustica. You could have also said, villa rustica in picturā est. or "Vi la rustica est in picturā." There's a lot of ways to put it. Okay, Roman word order did not matter. It's kind of nice. So go ahead and do 2 through 5. Now here's the part that really, really, really matters. When you are done doing exercises 1A, 1B, and 1C on paper, because I want you to get used to writing them down, then I want you to type them up into a Google Doc. And I want you to email that Google Doc to me. Okay? The email is listed on the syllabus. I don't want to put it here on YouTube because then I'll get all kinds of really weird people emailing me. But email that Google Doc to me and give me editor access or whatever it is. Like allow me to also edit the document so that I can give you feedback on what you have done. So that I can select something and say, oh, this is better translated this way and stuff like that. Okay? So please send those to me. Do not send me your translations. Do your translations on your own. Check against this video from another video ago. But absolutely send me exercises 1A, 1B, and 1C when you have finished typing them up. All right? I look forward to your stuff. I'm going to hit the button.